Hi, thank you for joining me. I'm just gonna do one more reading as a thank you to everybody that has joined me on my journey. I just want to say that I really do appreciate all the beautiful comments and support and thumbs ups and supporters and subscribers that I get. I really do appreciate every one of you. I love you. Thank you. I just want to let you know, just so you see what's going on at my end here, that I do my best to be organized and to get these videos out. I am learning as I go. I do feel like this week when I put half of the videos up, that I felt like when I got to the second half I needed to give more attention because I had people waiting. And then when I started to give the attention there, I felt like I was sort of not giving proper attention to the first half. So I kind of feel like a mama to a bunch of my children in a way, but I'm on the level of a child with you here somehow because I am very much learning. So I started doing this channel trying to explain how I do my LED fiber optic whip dance videos, and now look at where I am. So I just want to say that I'm doing my best to help us all, and I do all of this for free on the time that I have when I can, and it does take a lot of energy out of me, I'm finding, but it's inspiring and rejuvenating nonetheless. So I know my personality can be, all over the place, and I'm very expressive with the way I speak, and I have a lot of facets of me that make up me. I'm a conundrum wrapped in another conundrum wrapped in a, mystery. So I'm even figuring that part out, but I just want to express my thanks because I'm opening up my heart and my soul and my mind and my home to you guys. So keeping that in mind, I respect everybody's opinion and think everybody has a perspective that is important. But I do consider this kind of like my house, and it's a little weird to come into my house and try to tell me to change my personality. I can't really do that. I'm always going to be different. I'm always going to be different, and that's the way I am. So I hope I resonate with you if you're sticking along with all the sides of me, and as a thank you, because I do have to actually go to the city, and I do have to actually do some work that is not this tonight, so I can support myself a little bit. Oh, I have a cat coming, Mannix. I didn't know you were out. Sneaky cat. Hi. 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 Alright, so I'm going to do a quick reading for the highest and greatest good of everybody. For today, or whenever this comes to you. What is God, Holy Spirit, angels, your higher self, luck, the universe, your higher self. I want to say your ascended masters, your spirit guides, whatever you believe is cool. I want you to know. The Knight of Swords, the Ace of Coins. This is the Paulina Tarot, by the way. What do we need to know for today? Highest, greatest good of everybody. By the way, if you're wondering about the chimes, these are my sisters, and they are in the key of C. The Chariot. One more. We all need to know for today. The Fool. And on the bottom is the Hangman. This is beautiful, guys. I mean, this is the energy right now. Maybe you're hanging, right? Either way, you're hanging for some reason, or somebody in your life around you is hanging in a decision, maybe for a long time, maybe for a moment. I just had Hanging by a Moment come in my head by Lifehouse, so maybe that song means something. And I can hear it in my head, and I'm trying to not sing it. I'm trying, guys. And it's just in my head. I can hear every single instrument. So, that being said, I'm going to continue to let you hear the chimes this time, and maybe just leave the links for you to choose below if I can. But this is something that was brought into your world for a reason, to put you into a hanging position. For a reason, because it turned your world upside down. For a reason, so you could see a different perspective that you didn't see before. And you don't want to stay there too long, or the blood does go to your head and you start to make weird decisions that aren't sound, right? But you can get yourself off, you know, and you probably stretched your back out nice, saw the world a different way for a bit, and there's 2 stars under his hands. He's just ready to grab them. It's like, almost like in that moment the stars were falling and he let himself hang so he could grab them. Can you see that? He's got a peacock feather on his head, so he's not afraid to show off a bit. And he looks like a cat to me, with like a raccoon tail and some awesome red boots. So if you're not hanging, or if it's not someone else around you hanging, maybe it is time to stop hanging, since when you turn this around you have found your stability, right? Then you have the Knight of Swords, so you have movement. You start with movement. He's holding his sword up of clarity. I feel like he almost has a Pope hat, which also looks like a crescent moon, right? And a sunflower popping out of his head. He has a pretty awesome horse with a... I don't even know what that is. It's got a big tail, though. And he's laughing. So he's enjoying his thoughts. Whatever you're thinking today, or whatever hung you on your head, or whatever made someone else look at something a different perspective, has now put a smile on their face, I'd say. At least in connection to their thoughts. And their thoughts are connecting to their movement forward, because it's a knight. So maybe you've come clear in your thoughts. You're ready to take action. I first see the star that I saw on the other one, except it's like on his pajamas. It's like he's in his PJs and he's just ready to go from his PJs. So maybe you've been thinking this for a while. Then you have the Chariot. So this girl or this guy is on this chariot. There's like these 3 Princess Leia things on her head. Her hair is flowing and she's on 2 seahorses. That's interesting because they have an interesting dynamic between the masculine and the feminine. And there's a blue one and a red one. And the seahorses are totally going different directions, by the way. But they're looking back at each other. And she's looking at both of them sort of coyly. She also has a third eye here as a necklace. And then there's a feminine energy to both of these seahorses for cycles, production, like cycles and birthing anew. I feel like this is something new, guys. Look at, you have hanging somewhere, thinking and clarity, which aids in movement forward in your body, which makes the Chariot, right? It gives you the reins to hold on to both sides of you. Masculine side, feminine side. Maybe this is the other side of you, the dynamic of your relationship. The masculine side and the feminine, your other. Maybe someone's coming to you. Maybe you decided to go somewhere else. I would say it's the Knight of Swords energy. That can be a girl, or that could be a boy, or a man or a woman. So then you have the chariot, and she's able to control these two sides, which want to go different directions, and just make them grow together. You know, they're beautiful either way. And look at this. You have the Fool. She's got like the little like Fool satchel. She's got like her purse or her man purse. She's got like a bat pulling her one direction, so if she takes a step and it's nighttime, she's got a cool bat by her side telling her, no, I used my secret hearing and stuff and you shouldn't go that way, so you're good. The sun is shining on you. There are some fish and some sharks and stuff here. Maybe that's why you have the bat telling you not to go. So, you're okay. Even if you take a step forward, you have protection around you. You have what you need. She has shoes like me! Look at these shoes! Look at those wedges! Look at these Joan of Arc wedges from Sorel. Totally awesome shoes. By the way, these are awesome. Still together, still together. So, I don't even know what I'm doing. I have like 2 bras on, by the way. Sorry. And she has a star on her, and I feel like tea. I feel like saying I feel like she should be going to tea. Like she's holding her pinky like she should be drinking tea later. There. And she's talking to the flower. Maybe she's understanding how she can breathe with the flower, and they work together with nature, and nature will teach her. There's her life spinning in this web right before her eyes, and the spider's right there, so she can see what's happening. And then you have the Ace of Coins. This is your new start. This is your gift coming from heaven, showering hearts and stars into your life. You just need to open your hands and receive. Take a step forward. Trust you are protected. Spirit is always on your side. You are a beautiful, unique child of God. You're here for a reason. You have a path.